Hi guys, this is your girl Wish. Welcome back to my channel. It's around 1 o'clock right now. I haven't had any breakfast yet. So right now I'm gonna cook mushroom curry for my family as well and for myself. And I love mushroom. I wasn't the person who eat mushroom, but I don't know how I got into it, and I'm like always mushroom right now. So yeah, let's get started with it. Take 2 to 3 onions and chop it into large chunks because later on I'm going to add it into the mixer. Now add in all those chopped onions into the jar and some handful of almonds and 20 to 30 cashew nuts, and also a quarter ginger and some garlic and 4 red chili and 3 cardamom and quarter teaspoon of turmeric and 1 tablespoon of garam masala. And finally I'm gonna add curd, and then close the jar lid and grind it until smooth paste. And here you go, this is how it looks after grinding it. It should be very smooth. And now I'm washing these mushrooms because you'll find a lot of germs in it, so I'm washing it and chopping them into big chunks. If you want to, you can chop it into small chunks if you want. And once done chopping, take a wok and add some oil and bay leaf and cinnamon and add this paste to it. And the rest of them in the jar, you can add some water to it. Later on we can add that water in here and stir fry it for 2 minutes and then add the water and allow it to cook for 3 to 5 minutes. And now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of salt and the mushroom, chopped mushroom, and mix it well. And now I'm adding peas into it, and now I'm gonna allow it to cook for another 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. And take out the lid and add some coriander in the last and mix them well. If you love mushroom, then do try this recipe. And I'm having here with Kerala paratha, and this is my lunch for today. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. It's day 2, Tuesday, and I'm here struggling to chop this beetroot. I know everyone struggles with this. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop this. Oh, happy dance. Okay, I'm gonna chop this into a big large chunks. Yes, I'm gonna chop it into large chunks, and then I'm gonna add it into a vegetable chopper. And I'm gonna add this vegetable into this vegetable chopper, and this is from Prestige, I guess, and this made my life so much easier, guys. And if you struggle with chopping vegetables and run out of time, then this vegetable chopper is a must. And this is definitely not sponsored, guys, trust me, this is very good. And as you can tell how happy I am dancing my happy dance for this vegetable chopper. And I'm gonna add this into this vessel, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of rock salt and 2 glasses of water, and then I'm gonna boil this. And now I'm gonna roughly chop these 3 onions, and I'm gonna add this into this vegetable chopper. You say you got it all, but then you start to fall down. You say no fair, I never cared. Keep talking all your. And once done, take a fry pan and add some peanuts into it and fry them for few minutes. Don't overdo it. And after cooling down, add this into the jar and add quarter teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of chili powder. And do not grind it too finely because it will be too sticky when you add them into the curry, so do not grind it too smoothly. Take a wok and add some oil and add some mustard into it. And then add the onions and add some garlic, and I like garlic, so I have added a bit more. And then add some curry leaves. Stir fry the onions until it turns translucent. Then add the chopped beetroot. And once done mixing, add this grinded peanut powder, and here I'm gonna add 3 to 4 tablespoons of this peanut powder, and I'm gonna mix it well. And finally add the chopped coriander, and there you go, this is done. And it's easy and it's tasty and it is healthy, and this is also my favorite, and I'm gonna taste here. This one is definitely good, guys. You must try this recipe. As you can see, I have licked my spoon and it is super duper good. And here I'm having with roti, and I'm gonna enjoy this. And roti wasn't enough for me, guys, so I ate this curry with rice and with curd, and this is too good. And you must try this recipe, and see you guys tomorrow. And today it's day 3, and I'm gonna make some salad for myself, and here I'm adding some veg mayonnaise, and I'm gonna add some salt and some oregano and some pepper and some red chili flakes. And here I'm adding some cooked peas and carrot, and then some cooked potatoes, and then some boiled eggs. Mix them all together, mix them well until it soaks in all the mayonnaise, all the spices into it. If not, you can add some other spices later on if you want. And yeah, this is what I ate today. This is my lunch today. This is how it looks, and I have some pickled onions, so let's see how it tastes. It's good. I didn't expect it to turn out so good. This is my favorite meal. This is my favorite salad ever I made. Seriously, this is good, guys. If you are vegetarian, then this will taste good. Yeah, I love this. It's so good. Hey guys, today for lunch I'm gonna cook dal, and it's one of the easiest recipes and fast and tasty as well. And it's one of my favorite food. I eat dal with rice. Without rice I cannot eat dal. So yeah, let's get started. Add a glass of dal into the cooker and rinse it well with running water, and then add 2 glasses of drinking water into it. And then add 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt, half or quarter teaspoon of turmeric, and then 1 tablespoon of chili powder. And then I'm gonna add chopped onions and chopped tomatoes. I'm using 4 tomatoes and 2 onions. Mix it well, and then add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, and close the lid of the pressure cooker and let it cook. Here I'm soaking tamarind into this water for few minutes, and after 3 to 4 vessels, and once it got cooled down, I'm adding this tamarind water and mixing it well. And take a pan and add 1 tablespoon of ghee or butter, and then add this red chili, green chili, cumin, mustard seeds and cloves, and then fry them for few minutes, and then add it into the dal and cook this dal for another few minutes, and that's it. You are done with this dal. It's so quick, it just takes few minutes to cook, and you have a tasty lunch, and it is very healthy as well. Hi guys, today I'm not sure what I'm gonna cook. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll cook soya rice. Yeah, I haven't eaten soya. I don't like soya, but yeah, today I'm gonna try cooking. I'm not sure how it will turn out. If it is good or bad, I'm not sure until I taste it and experiment it. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's experiment. Add the soya chunks into the hot water and soak it for a few minutes until it gets soft. And once it got cooled down, extract all the water out of it and add it into the bowl. To this bowl, I'm gonna add some corn flour, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of salt, and 3 tablespoons of plain flour, and then add some pepper powder, and finally some curd. We are adding curd because we need all this paste to stick to it, and mix them well, and then fry them in the oil. And be careful with the oil, guys. It might seem very professional here, but I'm gonna show you guys behind the scene of it. The oil were popping out, and I was so scared to drop this soya beans into the oil, and I ignored the mess behind. And one thing to remember, do not drop all the soya beans into it because it's gonna stick to each other, so be careful with that as well. Don't do the same mistake as I did. These are good. I thought these will turn out bad, but the first batch looks good, and I can have it. They taste good. I'm gonna add this ginger garlic into the remaining oil, and I'm gonna add this chopped onions into it and stir fry it for a few minutes. And then add this green chili into it, and then some tomatoes, and then some carrots, and stir fry them for a few minutes. And then add 1 tablespoon of salt, some garam masala, and then add 1 tablespoon of chili sauce and 2 tablespoons of soya sauce, and then 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and mix and fry them well, and then add these fried soya chunks into it and mix it well, and this becomes a chili Manchurian type. And if not, you can add some rice like I did, and mix it well, and there you go, you have a soya fried rice. I cook this soya fried rice or biryani rice, whatever it is. Let me taste it. I'm sure it won't be bad. This is the first time I tried this, and yeah, let's taste it. Not bad. It's like Manchurian. Out of 10, I rate this as 7.5. Since I'm not a fan of soya bean, this is not bad. Anyone can have this, even those who hate soya bean. If they fry these soya, obviously they'll like it, and it tastes like chicken, almost like a chicken. I hope you like this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Click on the bell button, and yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I'm drowning